Hi girls, we'll complete in this video our revision for the end of term exam inshallah. Girls, look at this question. Student was asked to study the effect of temperature on the volume of a balloon containing a certain amount of air. The size of the balloon increases as the temperature increases. So he's giving very valuable information by saying that the balloon increases as the temperature increases. So with this means that when we increase the temperature, so when the temperature increases, the size of the balloon increases. So the change in temperature affecting the size of the balloon. This means that the temperature is the variable which affects the size. So the temperature is the independent variable while the size of the balloon is the dependent variable. Question 11. Also for the same piece of information, he's asking which of the following represent a direct relationship. Here is the change in volume. They are changing the volume, and the pressure is changing accordingly. You can answer the question by looking at the table and the two graphs. So here you can see that the volume is decreasing from 8 to 6 to 5, 4, 3, and 1. And the pressure is increasing. So when volume increases, pressure decreases. This relationship, this kind of relationship, we call it indirect. Indirect or inverse relationship. Also, you can know the relationship by looking at the graphs. Here is a relation between volume and temperature. You can see that as the temperature increases, the volume increases. Okay, here is the temperature. We increase the temperature up to here, the volume increases. Increase the temperature up to there, the volume increases even more. So there is a direct relationship. The third one, it's a relation between volume and pressure. As the volume increases, let's take any two readings. As the volume increases, what happened to the pressure? Yeah, when the volume increases from 1 to 2, the pressure decreases from 2 to 1. This means that this relation is indirect. Let's read the question then. Which of the following represent a direct relationship? So the only figure B shows direct relationship. Both of figures A and C showing an inverse one. Here you are asked to label the following hazards, symbols. So in the exam expected to have a picture and you are asked to label. This is the explosive, oxidizing, corrosive, biological hazard, harmful, flammable, toxic, and irritant. You should be able to recognize the figure and to know the label of each symbol. Here you are asked to give the name and the use of each lab equipment. First one is for burette. This is burette. The function is to measure the volume of a liquid accurately. The second one is a beaker. Is used to hold solid or liquid and to carry out some experiment. Then this is a crucible with lid. Is used to heat solid to a very high temperature. This is the filter funnel or funnel used to transfer liquid from one container to another and also during filtration. Remember, during filtration, we put inside filter paper and you carry out the filtration process. Explain why a measurement must include both a number and unit. Any measurement should have a number because the number gives you the quantitative value. So you know the quantity you are measuring. If I say I have 5, so you know that you have 5 of something. But 5 what? If I say 5 kilograms, this means that I have a measuring mass. If I say I have 5 degrees Celsius higher than you, this means that my body temperature is higher than your body temperature with 5 degrees. So the value should has the measurement should has a quantitative value, which is a number, and the unit, which indicate what is measured. If I say this scale is 3 or 10, you don't know 10 what. But if I say 10 centimeter, so we are measuring the length of the ruler. If I say 10 gram, so it's the mass that we are measuring. So any measurement should have a number to give the quantity and the unit to know what you are measuring. Define each of the following. These definitions should be memorized. Length, a measure of linear distance between 2 points. The length is just the linear distance between 2 points. Mass, amount of matter in an object. Volume, space occupied by matter. Temperature, how hot or cold something is. Identify the name and symbol of SI unit for measuring length, mass, time, volume, and temperature. Length, the unit is meter, and the symbol is M. Mass is measured in kilogram, and symbol is kg. Time is second, symbol is S. Volume, cubic meter, symbol is M cube. Temperature, the unit, SI unit is Kelvin, and the symbol of it is K. Now we are moving to another part, which is about prefixes. Prefixes are a part of a word which is added to the beginning of a measurement to increase or decrease it. So we have so many prefixes that are added to give a meaningful information about the quantity you are measuring. Mega means 10 power 6. 10 power 6. And kilo, 10 power 3 or 1000, or 1 into 10 power 3. Nano is a very small unit, and it means 10 power negative 9. So 1 into 10 power negative 9. Deci is also a small unit, and it means 10 power negative 1. If your value is in positive, means that you are increasing the value. If I say decimeter, if I say kilometer is more than a meter. If I say megameter, it's more than a meter. So here, this prefix is used to increase the value. While nano and deci, they are in negative, and they are used to decrease the value. We have a question here. Mega, so if the value is positive, it's increasing. Okay, so mega is 10 power 6, kilo 10 power 3, deci 10 power negative 1, centi 10 power negative 2, milli 10 power negative 3, micro 10 power negative 6, nano 10 power negative 9, pico 10 power negative 12. And then look for the values if they are increasing or decreasing. Mega, if it's in positive, means that it's increasing the unit. Kilo, it's also increasing because it's in positive. Deci, in negative, so it decreases. Centi, negative, decreases. Milli, the same way. Micro, decrease. Nano, decrease. And pico, decrease. This question is asking about conversion meter cube into liter. 1 meter cube equal 10 power 3 liter. You can memorize this. It's very easy to memorize them. 10 power 3. Milliliter equal 1 centimeter. 1 liter equal 1000 or 10 power 3 milliliter. 1 liter equal also 1000 or 10 power 3 centimeter cube. Remember that 1 milliliter equal 1 centimeter cube. So 1 liter, which equal 1000 milliliter, should equal also 1000 centimeter cube. Temperature 500 Celsius equivalent to how many kelvins? Remember that the temperature in Kelvin equals Celsius plus 273. So use this to calculate your units. If the temperature is 500 Celsius is equivalent to, so to change 500 Celsius plus 273, so the value equals 773 kelvins. Next question. Product of these two values written to the correct number of significant figure is. So let's do the calculation first. Into 3 times 10 power 4. Remember, when we multiply, we add the powers. So for the powers, you are adding negative 3 to 4. Negative 3 plus 4 equal 1. And then you need to multiply 2.2 into 3, it will equal 6.6. To the same number of significant figures, the small significant figure, which are here two significant figures. So B is the correct answer. The answer of the following operation written to the correct number of significant figure is 3.5 times 10 power 5 plus 6.5 times 10 power 5 over 1 times 10 power 4. First, let's do the first part of our operation. Here, it's a plus sign. When you are adding, the powers should be the same, 10 power 5, 10 power 5, and you drop them, 10 power 5. And then you will add these two numbers, 3.5 plus 6.5 equal 10. So the answer here is 10 times 10 power 5. If you need to make it in the correct number of significant figure and scientific notation, you know that this number can be 1.0 into 10 power 6. This is the first part of our operation. So 1.0 into 10 power 6 divided by 1.0 into 10 power 4. So here they will be cancel out or drop them as they are, times 10 power 6 minus 4. When we are dividing, we are subtracting the power. 6 minus 4 equals 2. So this will be our answer. Identify the SI unit for each of the following measurements. As we have just said, SI unit for time is second, for length is meter, for temperature is Kelvin, and for mass is kilogram. And take care of spelling mistakes. Spelling mistakes are not accepted when you are writing the unit or scientific terminology. Question 23. Temperature decreases during winter season. If the temperature drops to 15 degrees Celsius in Dubai and to 286 Kelvin in Abu Dhabi, which city will have the higher temperature in winter? We cannot compare if I have different units, Kelvin and Celsius. We need to convert Celsius to Kelvin or Kelvin to Celsius, up to you. So I am going to convert the temperature in Dubai in Kelvin equal 15 plus 273 equal 288 kelvins. You can see that the temperature in Dubai is higher than the temperature in Abu Dhabi. So this is the answer of our question. He's asking which has a higher temperature. Dubai has a higher temperature than Abu Dhabi. In Dubai is 288 Kelvin, and in Abu Dhabi it's 286 Kelvin, and you don't need to make any other conversion. The following questions are about precision and accuracy. Remember that for precision, precise measurement means the measurements are close to each other. Like I can say 21.6 is close to 21.7 and close to 21.5. So those are close to each other. So those answers are precise. What about accuracy? Accuracy is how much your answer is close to the correct answer. So if the correct answer was 24 and you have got those measurements when you make the experiment, means your answer is precise but not accurate. Now let's read the question. The accepted volume of a liquid was 20.5 milliliter. Which of the following set of measurements represent high accuracy and high precision? High accuracy means very close to the correct value. The accepted value is a correct one, 20.5. So you are going to look which one of them is close to 20.5. You'll find this is the only last one. Also he's asking, and which one of them represent a high precision? This means that the answers should be very close to one another. Yes, 20.4, 20.5, 20.4, 20.6, they are all very close. So this answer is the correct one, high precision and the high accuracy. Next question, his student measures the length of a sharpener at 3.3. So this is the student measurement. So this is the experimental value. So the experimental value here, experimental value is 3.3. Accepted value is 3 centimeters. Calculate the percentage error. The formula is given to you here. You can refer to it. The percent error equal the experimental value minus accepted value over the accepted. And remember that we are calculating only the absolute value. So you should ignore if even your answer was in negative. The answer should be positive all the time. Now let's apply the formula and find out the correct answer. The experimental value is 3.3. The accepted value is 3, so it's experimental minus accepted over accepted into 100 equals 3.3 minus 3 equal 0.3 over 3 into 100. Here they will get cancelled. It will equal 0.1 into 100. 0.1 into 100 equals 10%. So our answer is 10%. Next problem. It's also about the same concept. Student measures the volume of a liquid as 1.8 milliliter. So this is the student measurement, experimental value. If the percentage error of the student measurement is 20%, what is the accepted volume of the liquid? So the student measure, this is the experimental value equal 1.8. Accepted value, I will say X because it's unknown. The percent error equals 20%. You write the formula. The percent error equal experimental value minus accepted value over accepted value into 100 equal experimental value is 1.8. Accepted value is X over X into 100, and the percent error is 20. Then you are going to find the value of X. First, I will put those between two brackets, and you will multiply both by 100. So I will say 20 equal 1.8 times 100 equals 180 minus 100x over x. Then you will continue working until you get the value of x. I will say then cross multiply 180 minus 100x equal 20x. I'll write here plus 100x plus 100x. will cancel out. So 180 equal 20 plus 100, 120x. To get the value of x, divide both sides by 120. So x equal 18 over 12 equal 1.5 ml. This is the final answer. Let's read this question. The measurement given in millimeter contains how many significant figures? Remember, when we are counting the significant figure, we are not considering any zeros on the left. These zeros is cancelled. So how many numbers are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 significant figures. Question 28 or problem 28 is about the percent error. You are given student measured density of sugar as this is a student measurement. You did the experimental value. The accepted value is 2. What is the percentage error of the student measurement? The percentage error equal experimental value, which is 2.5 minus accepted value, which is 2, over accepted into 100. 2.5 minus 2 equal 0.5 over 2 into 100. In order to remove these two, you can half into 100 equal 50 over 2 means 25%. So our answer is 25%. Carry out the following calculations in A and B. Record each answer to the correct number of significant figure and use the appropriate units. First, you are asked to make this addition: 37.26 plus 2.70 plus 0.0015. In order to do this, we need to write the numbers 37.26 plus 2.70. Do this calculation first. Remember that you put the unit under the unit. So this will be 39.96. And then you need to add this number 39.96 plus 0.0015 will equal 39.9615. This is our correct answer. But the examiner is asking to write the number to the correct number of significant figures, so you need to round our number. What is the correct number of significant figure? Is the number. So after addition, you round your answer here to the 4 significant figure because to the number of decimal places. Here you'll find that the smallest number of decimal place here are 2, so you are going to round your answer only to 2 decimal places. This means that you are going to cancel the 1 and 5, and the number will be 39.96 meter. Next calculation, you are asked to do this calculation and also round it to the correct number of significant figures. 2.0 times 300 equals over 6 milliliter. You are going to cancel out the unit. Don't forget, milliliter is going to cancel with milliliter. 2 times 300 is 600. So the answer here is 600.0 over 6.0, and don't forget that I have K here, Kelvin. Make the calculation, divide by 6 here and there, so it will equal 100 Kelvin or 1.0 times 10 power 2 Kelvin. You cannot write it as 100 Kelvin because you should write it in the correct scientific notation. The number should be 1.0 times 10 power 2. Here the accepted mass of a sample is 2.86. Which of the following sets of measurement represent low accuracy and high precision? High precision means very close to each other. So first look, don't answer the question, just look for which letters show high precision, very close to the correct answer. High precision, very close to each other. Numbers that are very close to each other, I have here, those are very far. I have 2 and 1. Here we have 2 and 1, very far. And here also the numbers are very close. So you're going to choose either A or C. He's asking for low accuracy, means not correct. The answer which is far from the correct answer. This one shows high accuracy and the high precision as well, because the correct answer is 2.86 and our answers are very close to 2.86. So the one which has low accuracy, which is very far from the good answer, the correct answer is A. That's why here we should choose A. We have another question here. How many significant figures there is in the following measurement? If you don't have any zeros on the left, just count the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 figures. Here, those zeros will be cancelled. I have only 1. Here, cancel all of those and start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cancel those. 1, 2, 3. I hope you understood some of the calculations required for your end of term exam. See you inshallah in the next video.